It's going.
We're live?
Yep.
All right, everybody. So, what do you remember from last week?
We escaped the dragon's den.
Well, this...
And we met a drow named Th'el Glassblade. The last name doesn't mean anything.
The last name means absolutely nothing.
And we're geared up and gonna go face it again.
Yeah, well, we got our purple outfits and stuff, and we're gonna wait until the next day to go and try to get it to breathe on the metal again after we abandoned it in the woods.
Which I doubt it's gonna move.
Shit, yeah, we did abandon the mental.
Yeah, but I doubt it's gonna move anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, we also met Juan's brother, who we found out why Juan also wants adamantine.
It's not adamantine.
Sorry, mithril. I did it again. Oh,
It's not the same substance.
and
Mental.
Mater is not here right now, so I'm playing Shervil today. Again.
Another thing that was left out was that Calcimo got in critical condition, and without the help of Th'el Glassblade, he would have died.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was last episode. Shit.
Yep.
Oh,
I believe now we are having a meal with Th'el, and Sprocket left to go check on the ship.
yeah.
Sprocket left to go check on the ship, and Shervil was refusing to eat.
Shervil. Yeah, she didn't.
So was Kyoko.
Oh, Kyoko was.
Shervil and Kyoko.
No, I think Shervil was gonna eat. It's just Kyoko was refusing to eat.
Okay.
So, wherever you want to start there.
All right, so we'll start with Sprocket on his
Okay.
way to the ship.
So I get to the ship, and I basically knock on the boat when I walk up the ramp to try to, get attention to people who are there.
Mhm. As you've never done this before, nobody responds.
Yeah, that's weird. Good point. I mean, it is kind of evening, so anyway. Caliban, Whistler, you guys here? Probably down below. That would make sense.
Down below deck, probably.
As I head towards down, I go looking for him.
Okay. You find Shador kind of roaming the halls of the ship, just kind of making everything's okay.
Sub Ghost of Christmas
with
Past.
a rattling change.
We both did. It's like Sub Ghost of Christmas Past.
You could say this place is like a ghost town.
Kyoko just sitting there, sunglasses fall onto her head from the top shelf of Thel's house.
Oh, hey, there those are. All right, looking for those.
Anyway,
But Caliban and Whistler do perk up and find you.
Hey.
They're below decks enjoying a meal.
I just wanted to check in. We've been gone a day and we came back. Have not completed our mission yet, but since we're back, I might as well see how everything's going.
Goes well.
Mm-hmm.
This one does not talk much.
No, he doesn't. We met an interesting person who is... Well, I met a couple of people who seem to be geared up to join our crew soon.
And who would that be?
Well, we refound the doctor, and he's back. And
Excellent.
his brother... He's trying to fix his brother before his brother joins us. And we met a drow named Th'el Glassblade.
I know not of this man.
Okay, well, he said he knows about you, Caliban, and he said he's met you, Whistler. So...
You see Whistler kind of stroke his beard and ponder for a minute. Just raises his hands up like he doesn't know. He shrugs.
Maybe it was a meeting in passing. But yeah, we're We're gonna go back. We've done some preparations today, and we're gonna go back out tomorrow to try to get it figured out. So, just wanted to see how everything was going on board. Give you guys a little bit of heads up.
Life goes on.
And
We could use more. We could use more food. We are kind of scarce
okay,
at the moment.
okay. I'll tell everyone when I head back. Thank you for giving me a heads up.
Yes.
And then I head out and I go back and
So you get to the dock, right?
mm-hmm.
Like you're at the end of the dock. I want you to roll me a history check.
History. Oh boy. Oh, because that's my best stat, guys. Oh, I have a, I have a 1. I don't know.
You do not remember where Th'el Glassblade's house is. And actually, his name is starting to get kind of hard to remember in your head. You remember it's Th'el Glassblade? Assblade? No, that's not right. What was his name?
Um. Mm, mm, huh. Do I remember the farm?
Roll me another history check.
Okay. Because if I forget his name, I would still think that I would associate my party being at a farm. I got a 4. No, I don't.
You remember a farm, but now you're having trouble remembering where your party was.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm close to the ship. I'm sure they're fine. I go back to the ship and I go hang out with Caliban and Whistler and just like I can't seem to remember where they're at, so I'm just gonna spend the night here.
Okay. The rest of you, the meal is prepared and it's
So
quite tasty, actually. A lot of fresh grown crops are being used. It's mostly a vegetarian meal. He does have an egg here and there, but no actual meat.
I mean, you said he made a meatloaf last time.
Yeah, that's right. He made a meatloaf.
But meatloafs are meant.
Meatloaf and he prepared a lot of vegetables and grains.
Yeah. Meatloafs are meant to like stretch out whatever meat you have. So like, yeah.
Yeah. You can tell he's probably not a livestock farmer.
So, yeah, guys are eating.
And you start to worry about Sprocket. He's been gone for a really long time. It's been a few hours, actually.
Sherville would pipe up first and be like, you guys seen Sprocket at all? Anybody? Like,
He went to go check on the ship.
he's been gone for a while. That's strange. I think
I can go look for him.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, go check and see if he's okay. I think, first place to look would be the ship,
Yeah, I'll start the ship, and if he's not there, I'll work my way up.
And after Kyoko leaves, Sherville turns to the doctor and is like, so, tell me about your brother.
What do you want to know?
I just want to know a little bit more about him before he joins the crew. Didn't really get to talk to him much last time.
Well, he used to be my assistant. He got a little too excited about one particular experiment. Went bad. Had to resort to some wizards to help me save him, which unfortunately resulted in him being possessed by a demon. Had to lock him up in an island. normal stuff.
Hmm. Oh. Okay. So like what's he good at doing?
Uh, honestly, I don't know anymore. He seems to have given up on magic and focused on machinery. Pretty impressive. He created a fog machine that could cover the entire island.
So he's like a craftsman or something.
Yeah, pretty much. He,
Okay.
he
Well, I think that's a. I think I have a better idea on what your brother does, and what his if he's gonna join the crew, what his job's gonna be.
yeah, he said he could give the ship something called ray bulbs. Can't wait to see what those are about.
I know, right? They sounded interesting.
Okay. And so we're gonna cut to Kyoko.
Mhm.
Kyoko, you get to the ship.
What up?
Pretty easily find Sprocket just kind of hanging out on the deck of the ship because he doesn't really eat and he likes to sit up there.
Mhm.
He just hanging out.
What? Uh.
Jess.
You there?
No.
Oh, she's typing. No, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
There we
now
go.
again.
I was getting a phone call and it's my mom, so I didn't want to like ignore her or
Oh.
like hang up on her,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to answer it, so I had to wait.
All right. Well, I can hear you now, so. Wait, unless we lost her again.
You might be
1
calling
minute.
again.
Ah, yeah, interesting.
Could be something important.
It could be something important. I'm just sitting here on the deck, looking up at the star. What kind of day? What kind of night is it? Is it like a clear or like a partly cloudy night?
Ah, it's a great night, actually. It's a full
Oh.
moon.
Oh,
But
Oh.
you chose not to transform.
thank
Because
God
of
I
your
have.
ring.
Thank God I have that ring. I almost totally forgot about that.
Yep, you were 2 days away from a full moon and you got that ring just in time.
Oh, so this is the first time I've actually been able to enjoy the full moon. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
No, I'm actually enjoying the full moon because I don't have to worry about it.
Not you, not you.
All right.
Okay. What happened now?
We're just waiting for you to. So you just see me sitting on the deck of the ship.
He's just staring up at the
Hey,
full moon.
Rocket,
Oh, hey Kyoko.
Rocket, you've been gone for a while. Are you good?
I I can't seem to remember where everybody was at. That's all. So I just went back to somewhere that, familiar.
I give him a weird look. I'm like, you okay? You've never gotten lost before.
I mean, you can't really be lost if you don't know where you're going in the first place, right? I guess.
You've been to the barns before.
Kyoko, roll me a history check.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I got faith in you. That's a 5. You remember the farm, but you don't remember who was there except for maybe the crew.
That? Where? Where was I before this?
I look, I'm like, right? Right?
Huh. Moon sure is pretty at night.
I mean, yeah, I've never really been able to look at a full moon before.
You gonna need another history check there, Matthew?
Yeah, roll me another history check to see if you can remember where your crew is.
17.
That's right. They were at the farm with that drow from before. What was his name?
What was his name?
You should probably get going before you forget.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna ask Brock if he wants to come with.
Oh yeah. I'd like to find out where the crew's at.
Yeah, I mean, usually bad things happen when we get separated, so let's get back to him.
So I follow Kyoko back. Thank God somebody rolled higher than a 4.
God's typing.
Yeah, whose bird is
Oh,
that?
sorry. It's over here. I'm sitting outside and there's a nest.
Oh,
Do you want me to mute? I can.
If you don't mind, when you're
Mhm.
not talking, just mute. Appreciate you.
Mhm.
So you guys make your way back to the farm, and it took you a minute. You got a little lost, but
Whoa.
you make your way there.
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know.
Huh, there was a farm here this whole time?
I think this is where the crew's at.
All right. Um, well, I let her take the lead into the front door because I'm like, I don't remember this place.
You get to the front door, and the front door is closed.
Oh.
I'm gonna knock, but it's kind of like the loud cop knock.
And Th'el answers the door with a, "Oh, hey. Maybe you guys have forgotten about it. Come on in."
How can I forget if I? Sorry, my name's Sprocket, and you are?
Oh, right. Th'el Glassblade.
I
Nice
shake.
to meet you.
I shake his hand. Yeah. As I. Oh.
You remember him, but his name escapes you
Like kind of a
until
passing,
he introduced himself.
like a passing acquaintance kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. So,
yeah. Come on in. Dinner's still hot.
I just I come in. I'm like I told everybody on ship about the new crew members, and they don't seem to remember a a guy, the other guy. Oh, shit.
Ah, yeah, that'd be me.
Oh.
It's all right. I was cursed a few 100 years ago.
Right.
The longer people are away from me, the easier it is for them to forget I exist.
Sherville just kind of looks at you and is like, "Huh. Well, I mean, if you're going to be part of the crew, that's going to be a little difficult, isn't it?"
Yeah, I found a sticky note system kind of works really well.
what's the sticky?
Oh,
note?
what? Yeah.
Oh, so it's like this piece of paper that I dip in glue and just kind of smack onto people's houses. It helps them remember I'm here.
Oh. Huh. Sherville was just like, "Do you think there's any way you can, fix it?"
I mean, probably, but we don't really have many clerics here other than me, and, well, I'm not familiar with how to cure a curse. I'd love to figure it out.
Calcimo, you know?
I mean, curses are weird, but I'm not too sure.
Hmm.
Every curse is kind of unique, so.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't like that.
Sprock is like, "Oh yeah, we need more food for the ship. We'll have to get that." sometime. So that's another thing that I needed to remember to tell people. So, Doc,
Oh, well. I've
Doc.
got a farm.
Oh,
You guys need, like, vegetables and eggs. I can do that.
some nice fresh produce is good, but we also need things that it's gonna last as well. So we'll probably do a mix again. Doc, when's your brother supposed to be done with that blade?
It's been about a day, right?
No, it is the same night.
Probably sometime in the morning.
Okay, so we can pick up some supplies before we go back out. Shrivel's like, yeah, I got some money. As she has only platinum and silver in her pockets.
I'm gonna take a seat and kind of stretch out my wings.
Okay. Comfy chair.
I think we probably stay the night here. Sprocket just sits there just trying to remember Th'el the entire time, even though
Immediately after he reminds you who he was,
yeah.
your memory kicks back in and you instantly remember who he is.
Ah, okay.
That's why the note system kind of works for him, is he leaves a reminder of saying, you have an appointment with this person
Yeah.
at this time on this day. And then when he shows up, they instantly remember, like, oh, yes, you, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That kind of situation.
Oh, the doctor. That Th'el must be kept an eye on. Ugh.
So we're staying the night here.
I think
If you want to.
that was the plan.
You remember that Th'el did open his home to you
Right.
for the night. So
And apparently,
If
if
you
we
want to
leave,
use that.
we will forget about Thel.
I kind of look at Thelm like, how far does the distance for, forgetting about you?
Oh, it's not a distance thing, it's a time. The longer I'm not in your presence, the
Oh, right.
it acts.
Right.
So the
We
more
might
you
wake
add,
up
the
tomorrow
farther
and not
you're
even
away.
remember.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. It's like a proximity thing.
Oh, okay. So it's like it's proximity
It's like
multiplied by time.
200. It's like 100 feet, and then after that, it's who is that guy? Oh,
Now, is the curse
Something.
applied to you yourself?
yeah, it's applied to me myself.
No. What I'm getting at, if you were to say, give us a piece of you, would we forget you?
We thought of that before,
That's
actually.
kind of creepy.
Well,
Make
weird
it fair,
theory, but-
Kyoko. We don't slash everybody we meet.
I look at
Well,
the. I'm like, yeah. I mean, he could just give some of his hair. Like that's a part of him technically, right?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Not tried it. We could try it. You will.
I mean,
I suppose
I'm
I could
willing to
use a
test it
haircut.
out.
or yeah, Shervil's like, or I could test
he
it
grabs
out.
at his hair and he's like checking the length, and he's like, I guess I could use a haircut.
I'm bad to it.
Shervil's just like, I mean, like I would probably like to have the hair, the piece so I could remember. I am the captain after all.
Well, I'm saying just to test it out, and then
That's
we can
fair.
all keep a piece of his hair so we all remember him. Freaking birds.
I mean,
Go over and slap their nests, scare the babies out.
he only has so much
Animal
hair.
cruelty.
No, just throw a cat up there. It'll take care of
Oh
it.
God.
Then it's a circle of life.
Commit bird genocide, y'all. No.
It's not bird genocide. It's just a single family.
It's the circle of life, Jazz.
You're all horrible.
Look, I've
We're all
done
terrible
worse.
people.
I've done worse to birds, but also it's been in response of what they've done to me. Um,
Guys, you get to see a bird versus a cat.
Jesus.
Grow a rival family of birds.
Anyway.
Put a bunch of baby hawks there.
Anyway, we're trying the hair thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna try the hair thing. So he asks, or he looks around his home, finds a pair of scissors, and just kind of snips off a chunk of hair from like his sideburns and trims them up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of folds it up in a piece of paper and makes an envelope out of it and hands it to Gerbil.
Okay. Shovel takes
Says, I
it.
mean, anything's worth a shot. And I tried this though, so good telling.
She stuffs it into her pocket. And she's like, all right, I guess I'm just going to go take a little bit of a walk and come back and see how that goes.
Okay.
And she looks around. Doc, you have a good memory, so if I don't come back in like an hour or two, come find me.
All right.
And
Okay.
she heads out to do a kind of a proximity thing, you know?
Okay. So she does a lap and she gets to the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and memory's starting to fade. Roll me a history check.
Okay, she is not as good, but better than... Or, no. I fucking got another 5!
What was his name again? That drow.
That...
I met him the other day.
She kind of, like, thinks... With, like, puts one hand on her chin, sticks her other hand in her pocket, and hears the crumpling of the envelope, and is like, huh? Pulls the envelope out and looks at it.
Why do you have a clump of hair?
Hmm.
Is this your hair?
It's the right color,
Well-
but it's not the right volume.
It's too stringy. It's not as voluptuous.
Yeah.
Eh. Oh well, throw it away.
Yeah. Okay, so shit. Where is the crew again? She's gonna go thinking about where the crew's at.
Roll me another history check, baby.
I got a 7. Kill me.
There you go. No.
Kill me.
You want to just roll some d20s, get those bad rolls out of the way?
No, nah. Because I know
Don't go
the
into
next
combat like this, man.
the next roll I'm gonna get is gonna be a 20.
All right. Well, you've forgotten where the crew is, but it's a lovely night out.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh.
moon is full.
Oh yeah, I need to think
And
about.
because of your passive perception now, you can see on the horizon there's a faint light.
Huh. Wait. Would
That's not normal.
her insight be that that's the tower, or like does that have to deal with? Is that in the direction of the tower?
It's almost like it's the same yellow light that was coming from the town of Boulder Gut when that sword came crashing down on it.
Oh, that's not
no.
good.
Huh.
Can I roll?
That's weird because Boulder Gut is to the southeast, and that's just straight south.
Can I roll an inside check to see if it seems suspicious or not for Sherville? Or
Sure, roll me an insight check.
I told you. 15.
With Kyoko's memory of maps of
Or
the
like
area,
Sherville's.
yeah, I said with her. Did I not?
You said Kyoko. Don't worry about it. Continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. With Chervil's memories of maps of the area and kind of the layout of this continent, the only piece of land that could be this close would maybe be the Spire, but you've never been.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like too. It seems like it's coming from a reasonable spot and not like some random ominous light coming from nowhere.
I mean, it's ominous and shouldn't be coming from there.
Oh, yeah, that's awkward.
There shouldn't be a light coming from there.
All right, so I'm gonna give so she's just gonna kind of like watch that light for a bit on the dock, just kind of thinking about it, and then that hour passes that she told Doc to go looking for her.
All right, I'll get the
Doc,
kid.
about an hour passes, and the captain is nowhere to be found.
I guess it didn't work.
Uh,
I'll go get her. And before I do, I draw a mini map. On my wrist.
that's a good idea.
Damn, that's a really good idea.
None of us are smart.
Dumb bitch syndrome. Eee.
Okay.
Probably would have said something, but he's busy.
Mm,
So you go out in search of your captain,
Okay.
and you eventually find her out at the dock.
she's staring off at that light, just kind of like, that's strange.
What you're looking at?
Just a weird yellow light similar to boulder gut coming from where I think is the spire.
Would I know if that was this spire?
You would know that that is from the spire, yes, because of your brief conversation you had with Asimodeus.
Yes.
Do you know what it
That
is?
I think that is the spire.
No, I mean, do you know what the light is, other than the spire?
You would not.
I have no idea.
I thought I'd try.
Maybe Casimir knows.
So what's up?
Doc, roll me a history check.
I'm actually good at this.
Ain't this a fun mini game I have for you?
It is! I really like it! Yeah!
22.
Actually, pretty
22.
clever.
You remember, oh yeah, we got to go back to Th'el's house. Looks
Oh,
like
that's-
the experiment with a hair didn't work.
Come on, let's go back.
Go where? Go back where again?
The cruise at that creepy guy's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we thought you'd remember him if we kept a piece of him.
Oh, is that why I had an envelope full of hair in my pocket?
Didn't work.
Oh, obviously. She
Now he let me try an arm.
she follows back. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy.
How much of your earlobe do you really need?
Oh my god.
All of it.
I mean, he
What a
has two
weird
kidneys,
question to
probably.
ask.
2 kidneys, probably.
What a weird question to ask. I prefer to keep all of my body on me. Actually.
So they go back to
Kind
the
of a
house, and when they enter,
Weird question to just ask people. Oh, hey, you're back.
oh, Th'el, right? Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right, am I? A little sleepy, actually.
All right. Well,
I think I'm gonna call it a night.
I think we should all probably call it a night.
And you all get a long rest if you all agree to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I find a nice spot that has a window to see the full moon as I meditate. In like,
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some provisions out of my bag and then I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
Kyoko, that's so petty. I love it.
Talks, checking a few of his notes. Gives it a annoyed sigh, just goes to sleep. Just like,
Alright, after I
this.
do that, I go to bed.
What the hell? Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that
Can
is.
I actually do something before I go to bed?
Yes.
Because I was going through some of the old podcasts earlier this week and remembered I had something.
Oh yeah.
And I think
Okay.
it can help us get some answers before we leave Miser's Keep.
Oh. What'd you
Okay.
have?
So I'm going to go, as I'm going through my pack, getting some provisions out, I find something in my bag. It's the black coin that the old man gave to me when he got us out of that cell. Matthew, I realize that the spire on that coin, does it look like the spire we passed on the way to Miser's Keep?
Kind of. It does bear a sickening resemblance, but it seems incomplete compared to the spire on the coin. You notice that on the spire on the coin, there appears to be 4 lights that seem to be flashing from it, that are accented with a piece of gold, second from the bottom. On the bottom one, there's like a strange sapphire, maybe? It's almost sea green colored. And above that, there's a ruby. And then, or above the gold, there's like a piece of ruby in it. And then there's a piece of nickel at the very top. Oh, strange.
And so right now, the spire in real life has a blue and a yellow light, right?
Yep. In the exact positions that are on the spire on that coin.
Would I have to roll a check or something to see if I make a connection?
No. Immediate.
No.
No. Immediately you recognize.
I'm gonna get up, and the first person I'm gonna go to is Calcimo.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the room he's probably staying in.
Okay. Knock on his door. You don't get an answer.
And knock louder.
You hear shuffling. Still no answer.
One more time.
You hear a what?
I'm just gonna tell him it's important.
And he comes to the door and opens it, and you see him. He is buck ass nude except for some trousers. You can tell you probably woke him up.
I'm sorry, but do you think you can grab the captain and meet me out front?
Why didn't you just grab the captain?
Because I'm gonna go grab Sprocket.
You couldn't have just grabbed everyone while he sleep?
Look,
Why?
Why?
I think I figured something out.
Right. Give me a minute. I go wake up the captain.
This is the worst long rest we've ever taken. It's funny
And
because
he closes his door and he walks back out wearing
So-
wearing his robe at least, but he's not wearing a shirt or anything. He's still got like nothing on his feet. Just knocks on the captain's door.
the captain turns and comes, and she's just like, Calcimo, what is it?
Kyoko woke me up and told me to wake you up. She needs you out front. I don't know what for.
Is it-
Why is she waking people up? She said it's important,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm needed.
I trust that it's important. I mean, she woke you up, so I think you're needed. Come on.
I want to go back to bed.
I know. Come on. Let's go do this real quick. She goes to help him walk because he's achy. So Jazz, how impatient are you about this?
I'm pretty impatient. I'm like kind of rocking back and forth on my feet.
So like you find me, and I'm just sitting on like a stool, kind of staring out a window in my meditative stance where the moon is at, and you nudge me a little bit, and I don't move. And then you nudge me even harder, and I tilt, and I fall off the stool as I'm, like, getting out of my meditative state, and I'm just like, you could have waited, as I'm, like, trying to get up from the ground. It takes me
It's important.
It takes me a little bit to get out of that sleep mode. Come on, why'd you have to shove me?
I didn't mean to.
I get up and I'm like, all right, fine. Ugh. I
Come
head
with
out.
me.
Yep, I follow you. So just the four of us outside.
Okay, so you're outside and you're standing in front of the door to Thel's house. And
I'm
Calcimo and Chervil are just kind of standing there. Calcimo looks pissed. He did not want to be outside.
I'm gonna ignore him, and I'm gonna take the coin out of my pocket, and I'm gonna show it to him.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? This isn't platinum. Is this that weird? Is this that weird currency? What was it? Starts with like a C or an E.
Illyrium?
Is it an
Or
Illyrium
no,
piece?
Electrum. Oh, that's what it is.
Is this Electrum? What is this? What am I looking at?
Do you remember when that old?
When that what? She's just gonna type because the birds. Understandable. Have a nice day.
You remember when that screaming, bird screaming? Oh,
Is that what happened? I wasn't really there for that. I was in my room.
I'm just like, oh, him.
Yeah, what about it? No, but assume yes. So yeah, sure. What about it?
Chervil's like doing that. She's holding her chin and like nodding and understanding, like, uh-huh.
Well, and he pulls out a pair of glasses from his coat. He looks at it a little closer and he's like, "Oh, that's the thing
The spire, right?
tower, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But if you look, there's 4 different colors on this coin, and there's 2 lights on the spire right now.
Hmm.
And if that old man gave me this coin, I think he's connected to that spire somehow.
You think he's there?
I don't know.
Well, he seems to be a kind of agent of some kind. He seems to be serving a higher power, and I certainly think it could be that god that possessed the doctor. Red and nickel. There's the god of the forge in. Oh, where was it? To our west?
There was Boulder Gut. There was Dead Hags. There was Allfield. Well, that's our home. All was.
Was there a god or deity in Allfield that you guys didn't know about? Because I can't think of anything nickel related being in Allfield.
I'm gonna have.
Gnarl's god.
Oh, there was a god.
Gnarl sent us on this quest because his god sent him a vision. He didn't tell us what it freaking was, though.
Right.
Every time I try to talk.
No, but you still. Hey, you got your point around. Yeah. So he did. Shit. And then Bahamut's the god here.
Mm-hmm. And that's not nickel, that's platinum.
I look at. Wait, what are the 4 gems on it?
It was
Is nickel?
like a going from the bottom of the spire up.
Yeah.
There's this sapphire, maybe it's topaz,
Okay.
kind of sea green gem.
Uh-huh.
It's very cyan and bright.
Mm-hmm.
There's a piece
Green,
of
maybe?
gold. A
Okay.
piece of gold, and then above that, there's a ruby.
Okay.
And above that, there's like this nickel platinum colored material.
Well, that could be for Bahamut. The four, and so what? The two ones that are lit up right now on the actual tower are the bottom two, right?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, so that means the only places we've seen the old man since then is Dead Hag and Boulder Gut.
The two places that we got the light showed up from. I'm assuming.
It looks like he's doing it in order. That means that he's not coming here quite yet. I mean,
Wait. So the next color is the
Ruby.
silver?
Next color is the ruby.
Oh, the ruby. Hmm.
Next color up is the ruby. The top one is that nickel or platinum one. But the one between the nickel and the platinum, or between the nickel or platinum and gold, is the ruby.
Can Shervil use her sailor's knowledge to figure out what that ruby might represent?
Chervil has no understanding of the religion here
I mean, nah.
in this slam.
You might know what religions are in the different ports you go to, but okay.
She wouldn't.
All right, that's fair.
However,
She's not a religious woman.
That's fair.
however,
Yeah.
Talk. I want you to roll me a percentile die.
Percentile?
I want you to roll me a percentile die at this very moment.
What if
1d100? It was a 1d100, right?
A D100, yep.
61.
Because you're a Dunamancer, your whole thing is gravity and time. At this very moment, you feel a ping in your heart telling you something's happened to Tick.
Oh! Yeah, that's exactly what I was. Oh shit!
Something is happening to Tick right now. You're not sure what, but there's something happening. And it worries you.
And as that's happening, I'm finishing the sentence. I'm like, what if the ruby is for a red dragon?
And that's when you hear Talk rushing out.
You hear that?
Doc, you good?
Something happened to Tick.
Like our old party member, Tick?
I don't know, but I think something happened.
I look at Shervil. How quick would it be for us to get to Allfield from here? And
8 days.
8 days.
8 days, and we'd be passing right by the spire in Hrogstead.
There's like a sunken feeling, like kind of my Sprocket's shoulders kind of go slack, and he's just like,
Well, how long would it take for us to write a letter and have it sent?
probably the same amount. Do you know any message? Do you know any message spells, Talk? Calcimo, do you?
Rocket, you feel a hand on your shoulder. I think maybe I can help.
Oh, is it Th'el? Okay.
It's Th'el.
Okay. Dude, you don't sneak up on me like that.
When did you get out here?
Oh,
I don't sleep at night. That was a lie. I just was tired of your company.
that's fucking rude. You could have just said
Fair.
something.
I mean, the rest of you probably sleep at night. I sleep during the day, you know.
Mhm.
My eyes, you know that.
Yeah.
But we need to get where?
To Allfield.
Allfield. How far away is that?
8 days. Well, Shervil, you know.
Do you know, like, a mileage?
Does Shervil know like a mileage?
Yeah.
Okay, she tells him.
Okay. Meet me behind the farm.
Okay.
Give me an hour.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
And gather everybody who's going.
all right.
Because
Sherville.
this is going to be a one-way trip.
Oh fuck. Sherville. She goes to wake up the doctor, and honestly, she kind of looks at Calcimo and is just like, "You need to stay and rest. Figure out something over here to get us back if you can."
Where are we going?
Sprocket and Kyoko's home. It might be under attack right now,
Okay.
so we're getting prepared to head out. I'm leaving Calcimo here to figure out a way to get us back here when it's over.
Nope. You know, I could just ask Ray to teleport us there, right?
Th'el is already setting up a teleport for us, I think, or he's setting up a transport.
Uh-oh.
She wakes up Tom as well. After getting something from Sprocket, she wakes up Tom.
What's going on?
A bunch of us are going to Kyoko and Sprocket's home. It's under attack. I'm leaving.
Right now?
Yeah, right now, but I'm leaving Calcimo here to figure out a way to get us back.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
We're going to forget everything about Thel the moment you guys are gone, right?
Well, as long
How
as
will we remember we need to work on the portal?
I mean, it's separate.
Because it belongs to Thel.
I mean,
You guys forgot about the farm. You guys forgot we were here.
I mean, I'll write him a note. She goes to scribble a note together.
Wait. How's this? I added to the note. Go to the forest. Give this to my brother. He'll know what to do.
Ah, that works out. Cool. You're welcome to come, Tom. I'm also trying to get. Shit. How many people should we bring? She's kind of in a flurry, panic, trying to think of who to bring, and who to leave. She also wakes up. We pretty much like wake up everybody who's in this house, except for we leave Calcimo with the note to go back to sleep, or at least she does.
I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Tired. I just want to go to sleep. I hurt so much.
We've been in this town for like 2 days, right?
We've been in this town for 2 days. Yeah, she looks at Sheev and fuck it. She adds more onto the note, to Calcimo's note, and leaves Sprocket's treasury key and goes. We need to also buy some food for the ship. I need you to do that too.
Okay. All right, so who's staying and who's going?
So far, we're leaving Calcimo. Sheev and Tom are welcome to come if they want to. That's a
Okay.
mater. That's a materism. If they want to.
They want to. Okay. Chief? We'll go.
Okay.
We'll go.
Okay.
Wait, so nobody's gonna tell.
We left a note
So
for Calcimo.
nobody's staying except for Calcimo. And Calcimo was out there as you were writing the note. So before he's allowed to go inside, I imagine Turble just slaps the note into his chest, detailing what all needs to be done.
Yeah, with the spare treasury key that she just jacked from Sprocket's compartment.
Any details about Thel or the home?
Yes. Also details about Thel in the home.
Okay.
It's everything he needs to remember after we leave. So
Okay.
it's about Thel, about the home, about finding the doctor's brother to help teleport back, about getting some food supplies for, like, he can like tell the Whistler or Caliban, like, he can, separate that task up. But these are the
Okay.
bullet points of things that need to be remembered or done.
Okay. So, an hour goes by after you're all preparing and getting ready to go.
Uh huh.
Calsimo makes his way inside, and he makes his way to the boat to go get his notes and all of his equipment, and then he'll come back within the hour because he's still got the note reminding him of where to be.
Yep.
And he comes back with Caliban.
Oh.
Surprisingly, he comes back with Caliban and Whistler,
Oh.
and he's left the boat in the care of Shador.
I mean, she is haunting the boat, so.
Yep.
Teleportation works
So the-
on coast.
The three of them come
Okay.
back with all their equipment and all their notes and books, and Caliban's just kind of there, not holding anything.
Caliban.
You all go to the back. You all go to the back of the barn, and you see glyphs and candles and what looks like a seance going on.
Just before we
And-
leave, Talk uses mage armor. All right.
Okay. And Th'el is currently scribing onto a. He's currently writing in some sigils, and he's like, "Great, you guys are here. I got 2 more. I got to draw, and then we have 6 seconds. Yeah, hop in.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we get the crew of the people who are going to be leaving all kind of around the circle to all kind of just jump in at the same time.
All right.
Better.
Now, I don't know Allfield. All I have for this is just that country. So we're gonna show up somewhere random. I hope you all know this
Yeah.
and are prepared for anything.
Yeah.
If we get separated, we should meet at the front of the Knoll Village.
Mm-hmm.
At the front of Allfield?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So Allfield is the name of the city. He's taking you to the country of Ticktown.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So we gave them, like, the mileage to the city, but also, like, you know, it's not an exact science, so yeah, we can be, like, a little of
Magic
each.
is kind of vague in that way.
Yeah.
So he draws the last 2 sigils, clasps his hands together, and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna need a big favor."
We look.
And let me roll my orange green die.
I fist bump Kyoko before we go in.
Oh, in your favor.
Yeah.
Roll the 1 on a percentile die
Nice.
for divine intervention.
Nice.
A blast of lightning comes down from the hand, striking the sigils. They all begin to glow, and a portal opens. You can't really see where it is, but you all jump as he is pushing you in, and he jumps in last, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh my god.